get this going in case we say something smart. We can have it recorded. Uh, all right, boys and girls, let's take a little look-see here. You made me do it, Trish. Did you see me like look straight down at the bottom of my screen? That's your fault. Uh, okay. So, guys, I have this thing. I don't know what they are going to charge for it, but I've asked for like multiple months for free, and I've asked for like the lowest price point. They'll give whatever my cost is what I've asked for. So I'll have that to you guys at some point. But almost forgot Jeff. There we go. Cool. Almost forgot you, Jeff. All right, guys. If anybody sees anybody in the waiting room, please let me know. That way I don't just keep talking. But so, guys, for a lot of you, like, and I'll go to Rob. Like, we've been wondering, Rob, like, is your market a good market or whatnot? Right? Like, hey, Trav, my homes are expensive. Like, how does this stuff work? Like, do I need to do another market? And for most of you, I have told you guys, we'll start in whatever market you so choose or where you live. But then we're also probably going to do another market simultaneously. And so that way, and we'll let the data just tell us which one we want. And so I'm going to show you guys just the county I live in. I don't do anything here. And then I'll take one of your guys' counties as well. And I'm going to show you how we're going to be able to verify whether you got a good market or not, or at least get us on the right track to be able to decide the market. Okay. Everybody follow that? I'm going to try to show you guys here how I would decide if I were you, how to pick the market. And so I'm here to coach you guys. I'll tell you like whether I agree or disagree with it, but I want to get you guys like, hey, you go decide on what market that you want to use, and then you bring it back to me, and then I will either critique it or I'm sure it's going to be just fine. So let's begin. Goodness sakes. Always trying to sell us something. All right. So I live in Marion County, Illinois. And so this is a tool. So what this is, Trisha, do you have PropStream? Do you have anything like that?
I've used Property Radar and PropStream in the past.
Okay, cool. So similar tool, just got some like way cooler features. This has AI built into it. And it can also, in future trainings, I'm going to show you guys how it can predict the future sale of a motivated seller. And so it's really interesting, slightly creepy how it can do that. And it also it checks itself as well. And so it's just AI, it's continuously getting smarter, so it continually read things. So back to the market piece. This is the one and only thing I want to show you guys tonight because there is a lot that I want to teach you guys on this. But this is the first thing because I need you to know where you need to be marketing. So you go in here, you type in your county. All right. And I'm going to do somebody's county as an example here in a few minutes. But you type, I live in Marion County. So I go in and type Marion County. I'm going to click this overlay button. All right. This pops up here. Remember, guys, this is recorded. You don't need to be taking no notes or nothing. And what you can do is you can do a bunch of different things, but let's just take a look at property values. So a lot of times when I buy homes, I like the average property value to be under 300 grand. Okay. That's my normal thing. I like it to be under 300. Sometimes it needs to be 400. I mean, homes just cost a lot different than they did 5 or 10 years ago when I first started. And so sometimes we take it up to 4 or 500. But for most of you, we can do everything remotely. So there's no reason why you, if you can't choose a remote market. So you would simply click this property value by county, zoom out. What you're going to have here is all of these local counties. So all of these are counties. And I'm going to click this one. This is Marion County. And look at this really simple thing. It tells me the average property value is 191 grand in this county. It's pretty cool. I haven't seen too many tools outside of like data scraping that can be able to just tell you these random things. Trulia can, but this is where you guys start. All right. Now, all right, cool, Trav. Yeah, I can find a market that's under 300 grand. How do I know it's a good market? I'm glad you guys asked. The next thing, we go in here and we click this overlay button. This gets even more fun. So if you guys did this by zip or county, you can do that too. Okay. Here's where it gets even more fun. you can click this flips button. And so this is going to give you an idea of whether your market is a good flipping market or not. And so, Trisha, you're already doing a lot of deals, and so we should probably check out your, actually, let's look at your county. That'd be fun in a second. And so, uh, but let's check out Marion County here. And so I'm going to click this button, guys. Watch what just happened. So last year, there were 78 flips in this county, and the average profitability per flip was $34,000. You go over to this county, Clinton County. Total flips 44. Average profit per deal 60 grand. And it just keeps going within this. This is the coolest thing. And you know what's crazy, guys? So Jefferson County is a market that I've always said if I would start in a market, I would start in Jefferson County. And I kid you not, that's got to be the worst flipping market I've ever seen using this tool. So I couldn't be more wrong with what I would have thought. And so, but this is one of the most incredible things. I've never seen anything like this, guys. And so for me, I love, and I haven't looked this up. Total flips, 1350. It's a lot of flipping going on in that market. Average delta, I'm sure something must be goofed up there. Here, we do a lot in Aiken. Total flips, that much, that average profit. So this is just so much fun whenever you guys can start to look this up because it can start to tell you a little bit about your market because you don't need to know everything about your market today, but you do need to start learning your market. Trisha, do you mind if I ask yours? And if you're not comfortable sharing, totally cool.
Nope. I'm in Berks County, Pennsylvania. BU. Yep. It's BERKS.
BUER.
BERKS. No U.
Thanks. Do you think it's this one or it's this one, isn't it? Huh, it's like two.
Right there.
It's cool. Okay. All right. So you do pretty good in your market. So average flipping profit, there was 649 flips last year. Average profit, 65 grand. It looks like is it roughly like two of them?
No,
Or
that's actually one.
it's two zip
And
codes.
I don't know how it jumps up to Jim Thorpe either. When you go to the other side, it's just all of that blue area.
Okay.
That's the county line. It's kind of like a diamond shape.
Yeah, it looks like it shouldn't even be highlighting. It's not pulling data. But anyway, let's look at something else as well. Property value by county. So about 300 grand. Cool. Very cool. Okay.
Now, typically, you're trying to stay under 300,000.
I like to be around 300. Yeah, that's pretty typical. So in my Richmond County, I think it's probably, actually, it looks like we can do a search before that. In my Richmond County, yeah, it's going to definitely be a lot less. Average property value, 173,000. And so I would say you guys just want to be under 350,000. Ideally, doesn't have to be. Cool. Is there any market that somebody would like me to look up for them? City or county?
Can you search Kent County, Delaware?
Absolutely. Can you spell it?
Kent.
Oh, Kent. Oh,
Kent.
average property value 334. Well, dang, Rob, the way you described that county, man, I thought it'd be like more like 1 point everywhere. Okay.
I know you can't get much for 334, so I don't know if that's accurate.
Looks like well, this is pulled from the tax assessor website, so should be pretty accurate. Um, and then let's check out the flips by county. Let's see how.
Well, there's like a $40,000 property, which I can't imagine there's a house on that.
Where do you see that at? I was going to click on it for you.
Over on the, oh, it does say there's a house. Okay.
I'll be dang. Showing you guys more than I wanted to, but wow, that is pretty neat. So here's what gets real interesting. So Rob, in your specific market, in this market right here, there are ways, and I still have to learn how to do all of this since this tool is new to me too. But look at how, let's go back to, I'll go to a place that I'm more comfortable with, or at least I know. And let's do some examples here. So guys, I'm going to be moving around a lot on you, and I don't know the tool well enough yet. I will within a month, how to explain every single piece, but I just know how other tools work, and so I can kind of beat bop around. So inside of Marion County here, I'm going to show you something that I think is pretty darn cool. Let's get this set up here. So it looks like this box right here, this is Marion County. All right, we're going to go over to this filter button. And within here, we have all of these different types of filters. Okay. And so for me, one of the things that I really like, I always like high equity homes and absentee owners. And so I would click this absentee owner button. And I love uh, free and clear properties. So that's a big one for me. And then if I like this new thing, this is a board investor. And if you highlight over this, it tells you how it's identified. And it's a person, it's a investor who's owned the property for a long time. And most likely the assumption is they have already made their money on the property. And then you can click this see results button. There's many more things you could click within there, but you can simply click that. And then there is a way that there's a way that you can track this somehow. Okay. Anyway, here is where it gets fun. And so all of those people, so now you have a list here of 228 people that are a board investor, they have high equity, and it is a vacant property. Okay. So that means that it is a landlord that does not have a tenant in it that has owned the property for a very long time. Okay. Pretty good motivation there. I'll tell you guys, and this will probably be hard to believe, especially brand new. My best deals I buy every year are from old investors. Every single year. We buy our absolute deepest deals from older investors. And so now you have this list, you have 228 people of motivated people. You simply click this button. This is where this game gets a little bit unfair for a lot of people that don't have stuff like this. For one, I can go down here and AI is going to analyze this property for me. But here's where it gets even more fun. So here are all the people that are associated with the deed of this property, and here are their phone numbers. And so what do you do with that? You simply call them, ask them if they're interested in selling the property, and if they are, you begin walking them through our scripts. And here's the last thing I want to show you guys. This AI tool right here, and it gives you an analysis. I'm just going to read this. And it says, "Hey, Travis, here's my analysis for 1030 Cody Road. This property presents a potential opportunity primarily due to the seller's circumstances, but it comes with significant risks that require immediate verification. Here are the top reasons this could be a great yet high risk investment opportunity. Strong seller motivation. The property was recently inherited, deceased probate tagged with a 2023 affidavit of heirship by an absentee owner." Do all those words make your guys' heads hurt? And it's totally cool if they do. But for our experienced people, I guarantee you know that is an unbelievable inherited property that was just passed on to somebody that probably doesn't even want to own it. This combination often leads to a desire for a quick and easy sale to settle the estate. There you go. That's exactly what I just said. They have 100% equity. This property is owned free and clear with no mortgage. This gives the seller maximum flexibility on price and simplifies the transaction, making a cash offer very attractive. Potential for a deep discount. Given the high motivation and unknown condition, you may be able to acquire the property well below market value. Major red flag. This is what I love, is it calls out all the bad stuff. Major red flag. Record contains no structural information. This strongly suggests the property is either vacant land or complete tear down. The lowest assessed value is 12,000 or supports more. So cool. Okay, guys, that was the tool that I wanted to introduce to you guys. And so you can see how if you don't know how to choose your market, this tool will help you, and of course I will. But you will be able to literally find motivated people, because that's what this is all about, right? Every one of these is a level of motivation right here. Absentee owners, board investors, free and clear, upside down. That's great for sub 2. Here's one of your highest levels of motivation right here, a pre-foreclosure. That is one of the highest levels you will find. Foreclosure activity is fantastic because that typically means they have been tacked on the door. And so if they have been tacked onto that door then their family is aware, they're fully aware, and it just becomes a very motivated kind of a lot of things need to happen seller. And then you can scroll down. There's a whole lot of other things you can do to really be able to hone in on this, but I don't want to go too deep. Cool. Do you think you
Yeah.
guys can buy some houses with that thing?
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Very good.
Cool.
Just tell me what a zombie property is. That's a phrase I haven't heard before.
Me either. I'm going to go highlight over it and I'm going to read it to you. These properties are in pre-foreclosure process and they are also vacant. How is it identified? If a property is in active pre-foreclosure process and has been identified by the USPS as being vacant, this property is categorized as being a zombie foreclosure. Wow. So that means nobody lives in that property and it's actively getting foreclosed on. I lied. The pre-foreclosure is not the best one. That is vacant and lit. Here, hold on. So I've never seen this before, guys. My friend showed me how to use this stuff a little bit more today. And so there you go. Tyler. Are you on here, Tyler?
Yeah.
Please?
Yeah, I got it. It looks cool.
There you go, dude. There are properties that are in active free. Oh, there you go. There's a beautiful one. I know where this house is. You can't buy that one, but but how cool, man! Look at it. I mean, this is literally all of the homes that are in foreclosure in Centralia that are currently vacant. Look at that. Oh, there you go. Look at this one. Here we go. Welcome to real estate, guys. Welcome to real estate. Okay, cool, guys. That's the tool I wanted to show you guys. And so for those of you wondering, like, okay, cool, Trav, I'm learning how to do this stuff. Like, when am I ever going to buy houses? That's how you're going to buy houses right there. You're going to, the way you buy homes. So an old guy told me the way you buy homes, you should talk to somebody who wants to sell a house. And so, sure, but you have to talk to a lot of people to be able to buy a house deep. And so that's why we add these layers of motivation in here. Because when somebody's motivated, they're much more active to be able to sell it at a discount that you need to be able to buy it for. And so you guys saw the phone numbers are on there, their emails are on there, the addresses are on there. You type in whatever market you need, and then I will help you build some sort of plan, whether you are calling them, texting them, direct mailing them, whatever it might be that you want to do. And so, but my hope is that puts some pretty good like calmness in the back of everybody's mind about how you know how to find the leads. Now we just need to figure out the way to contact them. All right, guys, let's open the floor up. So we got 30, 40, I mean, whatever, however much time we need here. Does anybody have any questions about anything I just showed you? Ashley, I hope you didn't sit in the waiting room too long.
Sorry, I was on
just
the
so
wrong
you know.
link. And after like 15 minutes, I was like, I must have the wrong link. That was like, there's no way I'd be waiting this long. So I did some digging, eventually found it on Facebook. So
Well, good
sorry
job.
about
Good
that.
job. Mackenzie, is that tool free? That tool is like the absolute farthest opposite thing from free. But I will figure out how to make it as cheap and affordable as possible for you guys. And so one of my friends in the scaling group, her name is Jenna. She was on HGTV. She helps this company out, and so she is currently negotiating on our behalf to get this because I'm getting rid of PropStream and we're using this thing going forward. So I do know they're going to give us some free months, though. I do know that's a for sure thing. Worst case scenario, you guys can figure out how to just use it for a few months if you have zero marketing budget, and then just maybe wait till next year and get it again for free for a few more months. Any questions about that tool, guys? And then
When can we get our hands on it?
Dude, I know as soon as possible, man. I asked the same. So we went over this last week too, and I kind of like teased it just a little bit, but it's official today. They sent me like the branding website thing. They're as soon as they identify the pricing. But I'm going to, once they give me the pricing, I'm still going to ask for a promo link because I know they'll give me something. So
Are you anticipating costs like comparable to PropStream, or are you wanting it to be at a lower price point?
it'd probably be comparable. Yeah. I'm going to just charge whatever they charge me. So it'll be whatever they bill, you guys will have to pay it. But then I know I'm still going to try to get some type of like first month, couple months at no charge for people. That way, if like market, you already paid enough to be here. So I don't really want you guys paying more on top of it. And so I'll try to get you as many free things as you can. And then you guys just kind of balance it how you need to. I'll tell you another thing too, guys, as well for anybody that's like, I can't even afford $50 a month. Maybe tag team it with somebody in here. Okay. So maybe you guys can split the cost. So yeah, dude, it's gonna be sweet, Josh. Odin, like this is what's so cool, guys. Like I've never seen a tool that can do like that type of analysis with that type of AI built into it. Because the one thing I didn't even show you guys is it has a scoreability on how quickly they will sell, and you can filter all of your leads based off that scoreability. And so I just don't know how to work it. And so once I figure out how to work that piece of it, I will show that to you guys as well. Because then when you guys go click all of your leads, I said I wouldn't quit talking, I'd quit talking about this, but like when you guys go get all of your leads and you get them all in one spot, well, then you go in and you click the sellability, the AI piece, and it will categorize them based off highest possible motivation of selling because it shows all of the things that are happening in their current life as well. And so, and then you work your way from the most motivated all the way down to the least motivated in your market. Because when we first started, all I ever did was I just clicked absentee, but it was from a website called ListSource, and it was junk, but it worked, and we just clicked absentee owner, high equity, and that was it. And that was who we mailed. Cool. Any more questions, guys?
Yeah, Travis, with that, is there any way to integrate in there? What would be like the best marketing tool to use on each property?
Like mailing or calling.
Yeah.
Yeah. You're probably not going to know which one. I mean, it's usually both. Because if you're leaving them a voicemail and then they get a letter from Tyler Fleeman, and Tyler Fleeman's been on their voicemail 6 times, usually both. But from a cost perspective, a stamp's 50 cents, phone calls typically free. So
Okay.
phone calls and texting are going to be pretty good to start.
Yeah, I just didn't know if the AI had any kind of way of recommending stuff like that.
No, that'd be real cool if it did, though. If it was like,
Yeah.
this person doesn't answer their phone, but they text. So hey, that's my wife. So my wife would be on that one. More questions about the tools, guy, or I'll start kind of going around the horn here and seeing what's up in your guys' world.
So how would you use this tool if you were in our position? Like, as far as what you just showed us, um, obviously vacant, but would you, like you said, pick the highest probability, sellability, and then work your way down like a triage type of thing?
I would. And so I'll tell you exactly what I would do and then what I'm going to do as well, Rob, so that people don't have to wonder. Using this tool, I'm going to put together trainings on what I would suggest for a $0 budget, what I would suggest for a $100 a month budget, a $500 a month budget, $1,000 a month budget, and I'll just uh, lay those all out, and I'll show you guys exactly how I'll do my screen sharing, like most of you are seeing in the training, and I'll show you exactly what I would do every day, how often I would do it, and the amount of time that I would do it as well. So I'll do that. But let me answer your question though, Rob. What I would do if I was working Marion County right now, I would go in, I would, excuse me, I would do absentee owners. I love free and clear. That potentially inherited is great, but it's going to be included in there. And then I would do board investor and I would mail them. And it looks like they have some sort of direct mail included in here. I would send them a letter. That's going to cost about $100 though to do that, one mailer for them. And so, and I would do that every 2 weeks. So it'd be $200 a month for me.
That's cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, I haven't heard you talk that much about mailing, so that's the area that I'm the most experience in, but that's cool.
Oh, really? Cool. Yeah, I mean, because here's the thing that because cold calling, if anybody on here likes cold calling, uh, I was trying to think of something funny to say. I can't. But then you just love the abuse, right? But um cold calling is typically like the least favorited thing to do, but it's something that can be completely free for somebody. And so that's kind of the sweat equity. Mailing's kind of the next piece, and then uh kind of there's more advanced dialing tools that can call 3 to 5 people at one time, drop voicemails, text messages all for you at one time. That's much more advanced. But the simplest way and the tried and true way to contact people that are niche lists, and so niche means a very specific list of people. Hey, hon, what are you doing? Of a list like this, just mail will work very well for them. Very well. Good question, Rob.
I seen their email listed on some of those that you had pulled up too. I mean, I guess you could email them too, right?
Where was that at?
On the one that you had pulled up, I think it was the
Oh, it sure is. Looks
Cody
good.
Road.
Yeah, right there. Good day. Yeah. I tell you what, guys, this analyze button here, this is going to help a lot of you that are buying your first, second, third, fourth, fifth home. This is going to really help you guys get comfortable. And then there's more things. Here's this sellability scores. This is the thing like I'll tell you guys about later. But also down in here, I'm pretty sure it has the mortgage information as well, if there is one. There you go. You can see when it's sold, and it looks like loan history. There is no loan. It's owned free and clear. And so whenever you guys start to do creative finance at a later state, um, like buying sub two, you can know whenever you ask them what their mortgage amount is, and they say none of your business, you can say, looks like it's about 106,000. You got a 4% interest rate, Daniel Stanley. That's correct, right? And you just frustrate them, but it also helps like show an extreme professionalism to your sellers. So that's a really cool thing too. Definitely could email. Mackenzie, will we have access to this tool until we can afford it on our own? That is, Mackenzie, will we have access to this tool through you until we can afford it on our own? Man, I don't think you can use because if we both log in at the same time, it's going to kick one of us out. And so probably not, man. I don't think we could use the same one. If they'll let us, you're more than welcome to, though. I'll test it. I'll do that. I'll have my team test it. Cool. Okay, guys, that was my one teaching thing for the night. That's all you get for tonight. But what questions could I help answer for you guys? And let's just kind of go around the room. If somebody has something specific and they want to get out of here, raise your hand, please, and I'll call on you. But otherwise, I'll just kind of go around the screen. Andy, I've got you up first, sir.
We didn't have anything tonight, Travis. I'm still going through the second part of the training, so
Cool.
leave it up to others with questions.
Cool, man. How's you still getting your walks every week?
I am.
You are? Cool. All right, man.
Yep,
Sounds good, brother. Get a hold of me if you need me, okay?
will do. Thanks.
Of course. Andrew?
Yeah, hey, good to see you. Thanks for the tool demo. It's really cool. Excited to jump into that at some point, but super new. So let's get started.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, I told everybody when they first started, the first like 6 weeks, I wasn't doing anything but answering questions for everybody. And then I just got this today. So I'm just excited about it. I didn't know it could do all of these bells and whistles. So um, I hope it doesn't overwhelm anybody here. So hopefully it just
Just
shows
a
you
little
what you're
bit.
going to be doing
Just a
in the
little bit.
future.
No.
What's that?
I said just a little bit, but not too bad.
Yeah. All right, man. We'll take it. We'll take it. I'll overwhelm you and then I'll get you busy. So, Rob?
Yeah, so similar to what we are just talking about, if I send a mailer, how do you handle callbacks? Do you have them call a voicemail or do they go straight to your cell phone?
There's two things you can do. One, you can send them direct to voicemail, and on that voicemail, you can tell them to leave all of the information that you need, typically name, phone number, property address, and then you will simply call them back when you can, because a lot of you guys have jobs or school or whatnot within it. There's another thing also that can be an answering service, and it's called Pat Live, and they charge like by the answer. And I don't think it's like, I don't know, a couple bucks maybe. And they'll answer it live and talk to the seller for you, and they'll simply send you a thing called a lead sheet after they hang up. But in the beginning, Rob, just either answer it or send them to voicemail, okay?
Do you ever send them to a web form?
Like if they called in?
So if they get the mailer and it has like a QR code
Oh, QR code.
to a web form, or you can call this hotline. So it gives them multiple options.
You know what?
But I don't know what rates are as far as
Yeah, I
what's
don't think it costs any more. The ink is what it is. Typically, you only pay for the postage is kind of what like drills you. But when you use mail houses, like mail doesn't, guys, when you use a mail house, like it doesn't cost 50 cents or 55 cents per letter. It's like 40, 30 cents per letter. And so, but yes, we started doing you can call or text the last mailers we sent out. And so, man, for sure should do a QR code. That would be, why not? Like, just
Yeah,
give
it's another
them
option.
everything.
There are people that, won't pick up the phone.
Yeah.
And web
Yeah.
forms are safe.
You know what's so nice about mail too, and I'm just elaborating on this because you said this was kind of going to be your cup of tea, is that so we have so many baby boom, like I don't know how much you guys enjoy economics and stuff, but I like reading like those boring articles. But we have so many baby boomers right now, and a lot of them still like prefer a piece of mail. Like that's how their parents grew up, that's how they saw everybody, and so like they still like prefer that. And when somebody calls them, you're always getting scammed. Right? If somebody randomly calls a baby boomer, they always think they're getting scammed. But if there's a physical piece of letter that comes in the mail, and that's your board investors within that. So
I know some baby boomers that they will get 40 pieces of mail a day and they will read every one of them. So it's not necessarily my generation. I throw it out, but
yeah,
there are people that read.
yeah, yeah. They read every Mattress Firm one. They got all their Subway coupons. They got the expiration dates highlighted. They got it all down.
Right.
Cool. Anything else, Rob?
No, that's it. You answered it. Thank
Cool.
you.
Of course, man. Spence.
Um, yeah, whenever so for me, I work probably 45 hours a week, and it's like finding time to like cold call and stuff is I'm kind of like struggling with that a little bit. Um, it's like with emailing or with texting to cold call. Do you have like a script? Is there something that like verbatim you think it should say, like you have with your triage script?
Yeah. Yeah.
And is that
In my opinion, I don't have anything in the training like that. But in my
right?
opinion, it could just simply say, "Hey, my name's Travis. I'm looking to buy another home this month. Are you interested in selling? Do you know of somebody interested in selling?" I'll type this in the chat too, guys, because I always liked it. So when I first started, the only thing I did was, and this is going to be something you guys are going to learn later, but the only thing I ever did was drove around with 50 pre-written letters on my name's Travis, looking to buy a home in the neighborhood with my cell phone number. And I just walked up awkwardly and I would put them on people's doors. And bought my first house in O'Fallon, Illinois, Spencer. And uh, uh, I don't know why I was telling you that. Why was I telling you that? What did you ask, dude?
You were going back to
I
the
just
what were the opportunities of a script versus a mail out because of his time
Oh,
crunch.
yes.
yeah.
Yeah, I like having, whenever you text people, I like saying like, do you know of anyone interested in selling? That way it's not like, are you looking to sell because you're broke? It's do you know of anyone interested in selling? Because my other friend only door knocks pre-foreclosures. And he never says, "Hey, I know you're in trouble. Do you want to sell?" He just says, "Hey, I was looking for a house in the neighborhood to buy. I'm an investor. I need another flip this month. Is there somebody here that wants to sell a house?" Just happens to be at the house people in pre-foreclosure. So with what Spence, there's a lot of people on here, same way, young kids.
Yeah.
It's the same thing across the board.
Right.
It's not so much that you have to immediately start and do all of this nonstop, like all the time. Learn all of this and then choose what avenue you think will work best for you. And then we're going to set an amount of time that you're going to do something each week. That's it,
Yeah.
man. We're not going to try to do it 4 hours a day, 5 hours on the weekends, like so you can't do anything with the kids. It's going to be like, okay, here's my day job. I think I can cut back here. I can gain some hours here, right? And this is where I'm going to apply this. And so I have this amount of time. Trav, what do I do? Cool. Let's do this for the next month.
Got it.
Yeah.
Cool.
I'm going to type that out.
Yeah. Cool. Yeah, I'm starting to feel a little bit overwhelmed, like where to start, but I feel like the program you just showed almost made me feel a little bit more at ease.
Yeah.
So I have a better of like where the start go from.
Where are you going to buy a house? Like,
Yeah, and just feeling good with like my foundation starting it. Yeah.
yeah. Well, it's why I don't like to really have you guys do anything for the first like month or two, but typically everybody gets antsy like real fast. And so I figured I would show this and just show you guys like, hey, look, I'm going to teach you how to do real estate. All right, so we're going to check that box, and then I'm going to teach you where to find the motivated sellers.
Yep.
That's kind of it, man. That's kind of it. There's a whole lot of fulfillment, but that's just fixing problems after this. And so we'll get you guys there. So,
Cool.
Cool. Just wanted to type that. Okay, Miss Ashley.
Hey, sorry again that I was late, but I think I've got it figured out. As you know, this is only like I've only been in this a week or two,
Yeah.
so
Yeah. Yeah.
brand new. But I've started going through some of the training videos. So I've gone through like maybe 4 of those so far. So I'm working through it,
Okay.
and
Cool.
I've
Anything I could
honestly been
answer for you?
spending. I'm sorry.
Anything I could answer for you? Or that
I've
you
been
want to cover?
spending the last week mostly just kind of working through renovations on the 2 properties that I do have, as you know.
Mhm.
And I was just kind of wondering in general, like, do you because you don't always buy where you live, right? You're buying from other areas, right?
Correct.
How are you handling those renos? Are you like hiring like a project manager? Are you just kind of overseeing it all by like phone calls? Like, how do you coordinate all these teams and these contractors to come in?
Yeah. I'll tell you how I do it, but then I'll tell you how you guys, what I'll recommend you guys doing. And so, because most likely I'm going to help you with it when you do it. So the way I do it, it's different. I have a head of operations that has a bunch of project managers. She has two project managers under her. And so the project managers oversee the project. She oversees everything else. But so for you guys, you don't have that, right? And so
Right.
how do we do this? And so if you bought a house, say in Kansas City, Missouri, which, by the way, if anybody needs a market, just do Kansas City. It's great. So, Kansas City, Missouri, there are many ways, but one of the ways that I like to do it is to find a contractor, we just call Lowe's or Home Depot ProDesk. Okay, that's how we find painter, plumber, roofer, whatever, whoever you need. The other way that I like to make sure that the work is done correctly, like we never pay a contractor till the work is done. And I'm going to say this again, guys, because some of you have no idea. You never pay a contractor till the work's done and verified. Period. Okay? I'm serious. They're going to pressure you. They're going to try to get you to pay them. Don't ever. And if you do, just know you donated money. Okay. Okay. So the next piece on that, actually, what I do is I would find a agent who had sold a home on that street in the past 6 months, similar to mine, and I would ask her if I could pay her 1% more on this flip that I am flipping, and I'll let her sell it. But will she please go verify all of the work being done after the contractor tells me it's done?
Interesting. Yeah, I haven't heard of that.
Yeah. It's pretty cool. That's how I always did it with my team.
Okay. Interesting. All right.
Yeah, it's kind of a way you can get a free PM, a free project manager, and there's nobody who's going to want the house more perfect than the agent who is going to list it.
True. Okay.
Yep.
So that's probably like a good idea to get on like a really close basis with like one or two realtors that you know you can use a bunch of times over again and kind of build up a relationship with them, or no?
If you so choose to work in that market, continuous market, yes, absolutely.
Okay.
Yeah, but it's not needed. Like any good agent, and you're going to know a good agent like quickly, because they're going to go when they tell you they're going to go. They're going to leave when they tell you they're going to leave. Like they're just going to be good, and they're going to take care of you.
Okay.
Yep. There's many other ways. That's a real simple one that hopefully kind of like just eases your mind with it a little bit.
Yeah, because I just have a lot of people going in and out the door, and it's like hard trying to organize being there on the property to let them in all the time to then like move over here. So I'm trying to figure out how to balance my time.
I put a lockbox on mine, so if it's local,
Yeah.
I mean, I would just put a lockbox on it. Every house, if you guys ever go to one of my homes, I got a massive splinter in my hand. I haven't got out. My lockboxes are 1030. Every house,
Okay.
every one of them, it's 1030. One code, standard.
Gotcha. Okay.
Yep.
That makes sense.
Yep.
All right. Thank you.
For sure. Miss Nancy, could I call on you? I haven't got to see you yet. It's so good to get to see you. You're muted, Nancy, if you can jump off. Oh no. There we go.
Okay, finally. All right. Well, I'm starting to plow through everything. It kind of rolls around in the head.
Yeah.
She asked part of the question that I was interested in asking too is about finding contractors. I can see in some things you might be able to use fix-it people. In other instances, you would want a contractor because you're dealing with codes and coordinating teams and everything into the house. So that answered one of those questions, is one place to look and how to set that up. If you're dealing with an agent in that area, is that somebody that you're using then to sell the house, or is that somebody you're just giving a fee to in order to oversee the finish?
I would plan to use them to sell the house as well.
Okay.
Yep. Nancy, have you ever listened to a woman, or if anybody on here has, named Dr. Laura on the radio before?
It's some time ago, yes.
You sound exactly like her. Exactly like her. Huh.
Well, gee.
I was really excited to see you because I was halfway wondering if Dr. Laura would like if her first name was just Nancy. So, the we use her a lot for our marriage stuff that we do at church, and so I reference her a lot with her stuff. It's incredible. So, well, good. Welcome, Nancy. I'm happy to get to see you on a call.
Glad to be here.
Cool. Trisha. So if you guys can't tell, I'm actually just doing the girls first, then I'll do all you dudes later. So,
So hi, there's some faces I didn't get to meet yet. My name is Trisha. I am also
oh no, Trisha, I muted you. Trisha, I muted you. I'm so sorry. I was trying to click Nancy and then I clicked you. Go ahead.
I said I'd like to introduce myself. My name's Trisha. I'm new to the group as of like a week. I'm also going through the trainings. I did come up with a pretty good question. The IRS loans, why or how do you know if they fall off after a certain amount of time?
IRS liens?
Yes.
Yes.
Is it lien?
Yeah, it's okay. So in the state of Georgia and in the state of South Carolina and Alabama, all IRS liens, all liens except like child support liens, fall off within 10 years.
Yeah, what was the other one?
Child support and HOA.
And what states do you say are specific to that?
Georgia. Now, it might be every state, guys. Like you can simply Google that or ask ChatGPT for your state. But mine do. Yours do. I'm pretty sure yours do. Jenna is in Pennsylvania. And I'm not kidding you, Trisha. She might be in Berks, that place you told me. So I'm gonna ask her where she's at.
Who's Jenna?
Jenna Hoover. She's a close friend of mine. She's in my scaling group. She was on HGTV. She's just like a well-known person in the industry and incredible. Her and I go help. Anyway, she's a friend of mine. And I'm pretty sure she might be in your market. And if she is, I really want to connect you to. So I'm gonna ask her what county she's in.
Perfect.
Yeah, so I'm pretty sure they do.
That came up with it. I definitely think that the training between the deal and the note, I understood the difference between the deal and the note, but the walk away and how you're going back into the deal was very different way than I've ever learned. So I'm excited to learn more about it.
Oh, thank you. Yeah, I love the negotiating only the walk away amount. It focuses in on one thing, easy for the seller to understand, and we don't confuse their mind. So I'm glad to hear that.
Questions on how do you run your properties? Like, are you running them all in Excel spreadsheet? Do you have different banking accounts for each one? How are you kind of putting them? What kind of system?
Yeah. So I use Asana. So I'll probably show you that if you're available tomorrow. Guys, I probably need to show you guys this in a few minutes too. That call, I added another call for you guys. It is tomorrow. It is not at 11 p.m. Okay, it's at 11 a.m. Trisha kindly let me know that. I'll show you guys that in just a second. So, but Trisha, I use Asana. It's a really simple project management tool. It's free to use, and I'll show you how we do that.
Is that ASANA?
Mm-hmm. ASANA. Yep, Asana.
Perfect. I'm excited to learn how I can plug and play some of my portfolio into more of a systematic overlook.
Yeah. Hey, have you ever done novations?
I'm familiar of novations, and I've bought through Novation for
Okay.
selling. I've been the end buyer, but I haven't set it up to sell.
Okay. Guys, Trisha's in my platinum group, but she wanted to be on this call, so I'm happy she's here. I did a call yesterday with about novations, and I'm going to save that for you guys for a minute because you're learning a lot already, but I'm really going to make your head hurt in about 30, 45 days with novations. Because you are going to be able to put a property under contract and then go list it on the MLS and never buy it and collect the profit. And I hope that landed with most of you because that's innovation. And I'm going to show you guys how to do that because I didn't know how to do it. So I just had a guy come on yesterday, taught my platinum group and taught me, and I understand it from a high level, but he explained it in detail and he offered to come back. I'm going to pay him and I'm going to pay him to do it. And, but I think it's going to be well worth it. So cool. I recorded it too. I got that sucker recorded. It's going in the training. So you guys are going to see that brain headache coming for you guys in a little bit. Jay, what's up, man? Can you hear me? There you go.
Yeah, sorry, I had to grab a charger. My computer's about ready to die.
I always hate it that I can't see you just got the best beard, man. Got the weak. Like it always reminds me how inferior of a man I am when I see your beard. So
that just means more bad things in life, I think, with the amount of gray in the beard. So consider yourself lucky.
Anything we can cover for you, brother?
I think the only question I have this week is the that training you sent out for the goals. Is it just you want what you want back? You want the 10 goals? Is that what you're looking for? Because there's at the beginning of it, there seems to be some questions that he's having you write down. And
yeah, honestly, you can send me everything. Totally cool. But I am just after like the goals from you because that's our target together.
Okay.
So, and remember, if you have any super personal ones that you're not comfortable sharing, leave them on your end. Just exclude them from sending to me. Okay. That way you still can. Cool. Yep. Sweet, dude. How's that new grandbaby?
Oh man, he's doing great. We saw him when he was, I guess, 2 days old. Well, just over one day. And he just sleeping. I mean, he was had a hard time, I guess. So he was just sleeping away. And then we saw him a couple days later, and his eyes are wide open, just loving life, eating every 5 minutes. He's doing great.
That's wonderful, man. Congrats.
Parents are doing great too. So thanks for asking.
Mama's good. Good. Jake. Since I'm talking about beards, I'll just keep calling on the cool beard guys. So,
oh, I don't know about that. I guess the only question was, whenever you're selling these houses and you're listing them on Facebook, are you doing that underneath your personal Facebook, or do you have a Facebook account for your company?
Solid question. Personal.
Yep. Okay, just so I guess it feels a little more like you're a real person and not,
yep,
I guess, a big corporation type.
Yeah, that's exactly why we do it, man. Yeah, it's just another guy selling a house and trying to do, a few good things along the way. So, yep. And they get to see like how I don't know how long I've had Facebook, 20 years of like pictures of me young, now I'm family, like and they've got 7 years of my kids on there. And so just like real hard for it to be a scam at that point.
Okay. Yeah. Nope. I think that's the only question that I had.
Okay, I got a question for you. Can you tilt your screen a little bit? Can I see that buck back there?
Oh, that's a small one there.
Dang, I can't really see it. Oh, there you go. Oh, it's a kicker. Dang, dude. Bad, man.
No, there's a couple on the other wall, but I'll send you some photos sometime.
Cool. All right, Austin. Oh my gosh, Don, I'm so sorry. I literally can't see you. You're so far away. You're next, Don. Okay.
That's okay.
Well, nah, Don, you can go first, Don. Don't worry.
No worries. I don't mind waiting. But you want me to go?
Yeah, you go ahead.
Okay. So, where do I find the script?
Cool. Yep. That's what this calls for. And I bet you're not the only one. All right. So, Don, are you in the training?
Let me get there.
You're going to scroll down. You're going to go into the equity buyers training. You're going to scroll down to a section called digital assets.
Okay.
Okay. That's wrong.
So go to the training. Sorry, I'm
It's okay.
okay. Resume course.
And you click the equity buyers one, right?
Okay, so equity buyers, and then it's down in the bottom.
Yep, you're going to scroll down till you see a section called digital assets. It's right above the PPC management training. Don't pay
Okay.
attention to my screen, guys. This is the back end. Okay, this is how the back end looks.
Okay.
You're going to click digital assets, and then Don is going to open up. And I'm not sure how your side looks, but most likely right here on the right, here are all the documents. And then here's the script, the triage, and then here's the perfect presentation.
Okay. Awesome. Thank you.
You're very welcome. You're not the only one that had that. I think I got that like 5 times last week. So,
And I never, where do I find the goal thing to send back to you? Do you send that in an email
for the
for goals?
like to do it, or you'd want to send me an email?
Well, I don't know. You said you wanted our goals, but I don't know where I get that to send it to you.
Oh, cool. I'll put it in Facebook for you right now.
Okay. And then in the training, you said you wouldn't really entertain the Florida market because of the insurance. Do you still feel that way?
Not really. I still think Jacksonville, Florida is one of the best flipping markets in the United States. So,
Okay.
you don't have to hold properties when you flip them. You know, the insurance doesn't really matter to you.
Yeah, that's a good point. And then where would we get the link for tomorrow's call at 11?
So guys, everybody check this out. Again, look, I know I don't know how to spell, but I will remove that. It'll probably take me a month to remove those 2 R's. But you simply, this is on the Facebook group now. You simply
Okay.
click this right here, guys, and look right here. Trisha, here's yours, your platinum one, and then here is all other ones.
You're not screen sharing. I don't think. At least I can't see it.
Yeah, I can't see either.
Whatever. All right, there we go. Just doing it. I'm showing you everything without teaching you. Okay, so here's where it's at in the training. So digital assets right here above PPC management.
You were sharing then, just the last part where she was saying about getting the goal setting.
Cool. Call times are right here. You will click this, and then here is your link. That's the Tuesday call for Trisha. Here are the calls for all other ones.
Great. Okay. Thank you so much.
Very welcome. All right. I think I'm out of girls. So, all right. Let's keep going. Let's keep Austin.
Yep. So Travis, Trisha asked one of my questions. Don asked my other question. My last question, or my last kind of 2 questions is about the goals book. It just came in today. Is there any certain way, like you want us to read that or kind of go through that, or just kind of wherever it takes me, just kind of read through it?
No, just read it, man. It's just a great book. Yeah. It's the goal
Okay,
exercise just on steroids in the book version.
Got it. My last question you kind of answered in the video you had sent my dad, kind of about the realtor that we've kind of been in talks with here in Evansville. Kind of before we met you, we really haven't talked there in like 3-4 weeks. I told my dad I was going to ask you maybe how we should handle that, because I don't want to totally put her off, because it seemed like she knew her stuff from that side.
Mhm.
So what you thought, what we should tell her, how to kind of go about that?
Cool. Donna just dropped the goal setting exercise for you. And then Austin, regarding your question, I would just give her a call and just say, hey, we just joined this new apprenticeship. I'm learning some things I didn't know that were even out there. And so give me a minute to get back to you. I don't want you to think I'm ignoring you but can we pick this back in like 2 weeks, 30 days, and I'll call you?
Perfect.
Yep.
Okay, that was actually one last question.
You can put it on me and not you guys. So
okay. Yeah, that's fine. My last question was in the training videos, when you were kind of showing us your buy box, And then you went through like, whether you flip a house or maybe you rent it out or lease it or, all the things that you could do. How do you like what I'm trying to figure out how do you know which pathway to go down on the house? Just kind of the best profit or, obviously if you're going to flip a house rather than do something else, like obviously if you flip a house, it's going to take longer. So me and my dad were just kind of wondering how do you go about that, if that makes sense?
Yeah, it does, man. Typically math will tell you, but the next piece to it is going to be for you guys, like your most important thing, not true for everybody, is probably just going to be make a bunch of money, probably. And so for most of you, it's either going to be relisting properties or flipping them. And so most likely that will be your exit strategies in the beginning. But for whenever you start to do more flips and do more deals, because at some point, guys, I'm telling you, buying houses is not hard. Like you will have more homes and you can handle if you stick with this long enough. Like the fulfilling is the difficult part. And so, but in the future, man, you will dictate what your business needs. Maybe you don't need to you made your 200 grand this year. You don't need to make any more money. You're only holding from there on out. So it will all be whatever your goals are set, but most likely in the beginning, it's going to be the easiest way for you to get paid well, which is typically flipping.
Perfect.
Listing.
Yep, makes sense. Appreciate it, Travis. Thank you.
My pleasure. Josh?
Yes, I got a couple questions here for you. So I have a member that I kind of talked to about some real estate deals. And he would be a great candidate for my hard money lender going forward. What's a good deal for him and what's a good deal for me as far as hard money lending goes?
Cool. Say you found a home there in Odin for going to buy it for 80 grand, need 20 grand in rehab. You would borrow 100 grand from, and the numbers don't matter, okay? But you would borrow 100 grand for him. Good deal for you, good deal for him is you pay him 12% interest on his money. And so he would make $1,000 per month, but you don't pay him monthly payments. You pay it when the property sells.
Okay, so you're saying you don't pay him monthly payments. So you don't pay him that $1,000 a month. It's just when it reaches that 12-month period or that 12-month hold on that hard money lending, that's whenever you would pay him the $12,000 additional?
That's how it's a really good deal for you. Okay. Is because most of you, we can't handle $1,000 bleed every month or $2,000 bleeds every month. And so we need to set it up to where we pay all of the profit on the back end. I do have lenders, man, just so you know, like I have lenders that I have to pay literally monthly. So, and I've been paying them for years monthly. But it's fine. Like I can handle the hit. I don't want you guys handling that hit in the beginning. Like you've already paid enough. You're going to have, everybody's going to want this doggone tool. It's going to cost, I don't know, $60, $90 a month. And so that's already going to be an expense. And so when we flip a property, the ideal way is we pay no payments till it sells. That way the lender gets paid and you get paid at the same time.
Okay. All right.
Good job, dude. Don't lose that number. I guess it's family, so you're stuck with him. So.
Yeah, he's a farmer, so it's my father-in-law actually, but
cool.
Yeah, so hopefully everything goes well with that. And I had a question. Your website was my question for tonight. I had questions already drawn up, and then you have that website.
Yeah, I know you want it, dude. Trust me, man. The second I get it, it will be deployed. So
yeah.
The second I get it.
I mean, I kind of have all the parts and pieces to my puzzle here, and that's the one of them to find the deal. So, yeah.
You're gonna be doing some door knocking the day you get that tool, man.
Yes,
so
yeah.
sick, man.
I'll be taking some leave from work. And then, okay, so our recorded meetings, are those listed down below as well?
So not really. No, I had Facebook Live hooked up, but Facebook, since it's a group and not a page, I can't go live in the group. And so what I'm going to try tonight is after this hangs up, it downloads on my computer. It's there. I'm going to try to put it in just put it in the Facebook group. So it's there. Because I don't have you guys on like an email list, or I would just do that. And so I'm going to figure that out just so you guys know, but I don't know how to do it just yet. So hopefully Facebook will let me upload it.
Okay. Yeah, there was a couple, like all of these meetings, especially the one with the $120,000 with Chris on it a few weeks ago.
I have that one. I do have that one. Yeah. That is a good one. You guys should all listen to that one. That's a pretty advanced guy, and he's buying a lot of houses really easily. So that'd be a good deal. Okay. Cool, dude. Anything else, Josh?
No, I mean that's pretty well all I got for right now. Yeah,
I know when I come to you guys at the end, it's a lot of times people hit your questions or something. So yeah, totally cool, man. Totally cool. Well, if you have any, dude, don't hesitate. Okay.
Yeah, just looking forward to hopefully you can figure out how to post those recordings and I can review those with my wife, because whenever I talk to her about it, it's like it'd be easy to show you the recording.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, I want to, so just so you guys know, like I want you to have access to the platinum calls as well. They're a lot different. Just so you guys know, like we do talk about how to buy homes and find them, but it's a lot about like deal structuring problems and just like really advanced things that again you guys will be like, I'm never going to get there, but it stretches you. And so that's why I want you guys to entertain watching those. So cool, man. All right, guys. John, is your volume working, man?
It is now.
I got you, dude. Hey, man.
Yeah. The direct mail section in the marketing didn't pull up for me today. It went to the previous section of the previous section in the training.
Oh, I guess I thought you needed to watch the previous one twice. So I'm just kidding.
It's probably true. Maybe more than twice.
Nah, man, I'm sure it's my fault. So the direct mail section in the training?
Yes.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, the marketing, it didn't pull up.
Thank you.
And I think I have a second one, but what is it? I don't know. I've got a page full of everything, so we're in good shape there.
That's okay. If anything comes up, dude, just don't hesitate, man. Hit me up or drop it in the Facebook group, please.
All right.
Jeff, it's like your second day, man. So, I still want to call on you, though. Anything, dude?
I just went through the picking a market, so this is a very good call, just to learn a little bit about that. And I had a question on that. It seemed like the tool is probably one of the best ways to identify your market. But then in addition to that, I was curious if there were some markets that I was interested in, but I was wondering if there are any population, kind of sizes that you want to look for. If there's anything around that, there's a couple areas where it was smaller, like 70,000, but the surrounding area had some other towns around them as well. And maybe that's not a good metric either, but I was curious if you had any thoughts around that.
It's definitely, if you're going to go remote markets, like I prefer above 35,000. So if you go remote market, now if it's your backyard, it can be 2,000. I don't care. Like if that's your home base, totally fine. But if you're going to go remote, I like 35,000. That's always kind of been a key for us. If you guys do PPC marketing in the future, if that's like Jeff, if you were only running PPC, man, then we're going to target 1 million people. And so like that, it'll change based off like marketing type of budgets and stuff. And so not a market having 1 million people, but we have to target 1 million in surrounding counties. And so 70,000, plenty.
Okay.
Yeah. Way plenty. Like plenty.
Okay. Perfect. And I apologize. I have to drop. I got to go pick up my kids.
All good, dude. I got to run and get mine in like 5 minutes. So see you, man.
Thanks, everybody. All right.
Chad, you dropped to the bottom of my screen, man. You were at the top. So hopefully, I don't know if he was at the firehouse or can you hear me, Chad? Dang. Maybe I lost him. Zane, can you hear me? Zane, you got like your prom picture from high school on there.
That was a wedding photo a few years back for sure. No, I don't have any questions as of right now. We kind of got behind with a lot of stuff coming up. I'm getting ready to have shoulder surgery. Just got the date broken to me today about that. And so I'll be down and out coming in the beginning of the next month. But that'll give me plenty of time to sit right here and dive headfirst into these modules and make sure they all get knocked out within a good period of time.
Cool, brother. That'll be just fine, man. So let me check in. Chad, let me try you one more time, dude. Cool. I'll shoot him a text after we get off here. Okay, did I hit everybody?
I got a question for you, Travis.
Sorry, Tyler. Did I not call on you, man? My bad.
No, you're good. Just with selling these houses, these flips and stuff, how are you choosing if you are going to list it with a realtor or just sell it on Facebook?
So typically I only sell them on Facebook if I'm owner financing it. And I use a
Okay.
real estate agent if I'm flipping it.
Okay.
Yep. So if my exit is owner financing, Facebook or lease option or whatever, or rental, it is a Facebook thing. If I am choosing to sell it on market, typically we always do agents. There are ways you guys can sell them yourselves and save the 3 and 6%. Some of you guys are agents as well. I know that. But there's also ways, websites called List for Freedom, that you can list it on the MLS for free. No. I don't know what it costs. I think it's $100 though to use it.
And is that based off of just a profit margin, or why would you flip a house if you could owner finance it?
Yeah, like probably because if you owner finance it because you're looking for the cash flow growth and you might not make 20, 30, 40 grand. You might get it down, but it might not like be a profit margin for you. It might just wipe you clean and then you still get the 500 a month. So, but if you flip it, it's going to be a true net for you.
Okay.
And so whenever you're like your businesses, like you guys have day jobs, most of you. And so like that is kind of your active side. But for me, I still have to make active income, right? And so because I build my wealth through my passive. And so I want to make active, which is through my coaching or through my flipping. And so that's my active bucket. And then my passive bucket, I fund with my active. And so that's how we build that.
Okay.
Good question, dude.
That's all I got.
Is that it? Cool, man. Anybody else, guys? I think I hit it. I hope I hit everyone. So I try doing it. I try making sure like going across the screen, but then sometimes they move on me. Chad? Okay. I bet he's at the firehouse. Okay, guys. Hey, last thing. Tomorrow, there is a call available for you. Okay. I'm doing no teaching tomorrow. I'm just having these calls for support. And so I want you guys to be able to get a hold of me more often. And so I'm going to continue to add these calls. And so it is tomorrow. It's at 11 a.m. Okay. It is not at 11 p.m. It is at 11 a.m. So, and I'm probably going to add more, but I'm going to mix the platinum and the gold group together for now. I have no idea what it's going to look like. Hopefully not every single person joins, or then I'll break them out if they do. But tomorrow, strictly as support, the platinum group is needing me more. And so rather than me just doing one-off conversations and calls, I'm just going to have this specific time slot that I'm just available for however long y'all need me. So cool, guys. I hope y'all got something out of this. I hope this was beneficial for y'all. I appreciate you guys being here. I love getting to do this. So just please continue to let me know how I can better support you guys, and I will continue to make you 1% better, but I want to make myself 1% better on teaching you guys as well. So cool. I'll see you all later. Have a great evening.
Thank
Thanks,
you.
Travis.
Thank you all.